Hi, Mandy J here with a wave that is soon to come out. It's Monsters Inc. from Funko Pops. I'm really excited about this wave overall just because it's one of my favorite Pixar movies. It's in my top 5. I really love this wave, though my boyfriend is very livid about the characters that they chose and the ones that they didn't go with. We do know that there is a Mike Wazowski in a previous series for this line, and I believe there might be a Randall in the Monsters University, I believe, but not a Randall for just the regular Monsters Inc. wave. He is a huge Villains fan, so he's really upset that they went with just the chef octopus from the restaurant instead of having it be Randall or one of the others. But I'm really pleased with this wave. I actually want Chef really bad. He told me to tell you guys that he's writing the letter to Funko right now to express his discontent. But I really love this, and I think this would be a great wave, one that I'm actually going to pick up all of them. On the top left-hand corner, we see Sully, and I really do like him. I think this is a rework of Sully, and I really do like the colors, his facial expression, and all the polka dots and stuff, and his pose. I really feel like it's a great pose. And I don't know how I feel about his, teeth. I want to say his teeth doesn't stick out like that. Maybe it's just a little bit more over-exaggerated. But overall, from what I can tell, I think it's a very clean-looking pop with very nice lines. It looks, for the most part, almost symmetrical, other than the simple things like his hand being up and his mouth leaning to one side. I do like the shade of blue and the toning where it kind of comes down to his stomach and becomes lighter. And everything looks color-wise looks about right. Maybe his horns are a little bit too dark a purple, but other than that, this is a pop that I personally am excited to get. Next to him on the top towards the right hand side is Boo. I think most of the time whenever they do anything Boo related or make Boo, I feel like she looks a little creepy because they follow the animation style and everything in Monsters Inc. for her, and I feel like her facial expressions look either a little too old for her age, or they're just a really wonky, realistic looking feature that kind of seems off with everyone else in Monsters Inc. So here I really do like that the facial features are kind of softened and very much kid-like. Not a lot of pops, especially human pops, have a mouth. I kind of liked how they gave her that mouth and tinted her cheeks. And I liked just the little one eyelash that they gave her. And I think her hair looks really cute, and I love how they have little Mike in her arm. So normally I'm not a huge Boo fan when it comes to merchandising, just because I feel like they don't quite capture her, I feel, as well. So here I'm really excited for this pop. Now, underneath Sully, we have Roz. Again, another one that I'm going to definitely have to pick up. Again, I'm going to have the whole wave, and sooner or later, once I have the whole wave, I am going to do a wave review along with a probably a ranking just to say which ones overall are my top favorite. Roz, I love her expression. I love how they gave her the little bit of lipstick and the mole on her chin, and I like that she is holding the pencil and the clipboard. It's very much, if I'm not mistaken, like the dark ride. Either if you live in Japan, if you go to Disneyland Tokyo or whatnot over there, they have a Monsters Inc. ride where it's you light flashlights and play flashlight tag, or the dark ride over in California Adventure. It's kind of like that stance, and I love her glasses and the little beading and stuff, so I'm really excited to see her and to receive her as well, just because I feel like overall the sculpt looks really great. I'm sure they're going to have clear plastic in the glasses resembling lenses, like a lot of their pops, and I feel like this one is a really it's a fan favorite. I feel like she's gonna be the one who's gonna sell out quite quickly. along with Boo. And then we have our kind of unconventional monster, but the one I think I really like just because of the detailing and everything. We have the chef from the sushi restaurant. I actually like the detailing because if you notice, one of his tentacles are wrapped up. It looked like he might have cut that off at one point. So maybe himself has became sushi at one point. But I like the posing, all the tentacles, his little head wrap, the knife, and everything. Something about him I really think is super cute, and I'm really excited to get, just because he kind of is like the most noticeable character when you get into the restaurant and everything. And the fact that there's an octopus being a sushi chef is really cute, and I think really kind of funny. So he is definitely one that I am most excited for, but my boyfriend is pretty peeved that they have him and not Randall or another character. We also talked about what would be really cool is having a 6-inch water, or like Mr. Waterloo, Sully and Mike's boss, because that would just make a really awesome pop, and I'm sure you can do quite a bit with him. So some ideas for maybe a future wave, definitely a Mr. Waterloo. There's so many monsters on the scare floor that you could do that I think a lot of people would like, or the Abominable Snowman, things like that. Now, out of this wave, there's no chases, but there is a exclusive coming out for Toys R Us. It's the flocked version of Sully. To tell you the truth, I will probably go to Toys R Us to get the flocked version of Sully compared to just the regular Sully, just because I feel like this one might capture him a bit better, because he is super fluffy, and I feel like this is a very appropriate exclusive for him. So I would definitely want to check that out and possibly get him better. I also, in a way, from what I can see, I like the coloring of the blues better on him. They seem to pop a bit more than the blue up here in the first Sully we see, even though that the coloring between his stomach and the rest of his coat very much stand out. For some reason, the flock version seems to have, I feel like, a more appropriate color scheme to him. So I'm super excited for that. I am terribly excited for the whole wave, so I will most likely get the Flock Sully with the other 3 characters, and I hope that this has enlightened you guys, gave you some information, and also gets you guys pumped up for this awesome Monsters Inc. wave, and I will see you again another day. If you have questions, comments, concerns, you know where to leave them.